Boom. We are live. What's happening, family? You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the Morning Bill with Baba Amin. I am Baba Amin. Before we get into it, though, we got to pay some bills. This morning bill is brought to you by the Uhuru Academy's Operation Reconnect program. Most states require a high school diploma in order to get a certified trade or vocation. Most colleges require a high school diploma and a transcript in order to enroll. Without a high school diploma, you're disqualifying yourself from thousands of job opportunities. He ain't wherever we go. He enrolled in Operation Reconnect. Now he knows. That's right, family. Come in and earn your high school diploma. You know, anybody 16 and up who stopped out of school and need to earn their high school diploma, get in touch with us right now. All right, get in touch with us right now. It's not over for you. All right, it's not over for you at all. You know what I'm saying? And you know, y'all got to set some vibes. We got to vibe a little bit. We got to vibe a little bit. Let me see here. We're gonna jump to. Let's do a little music, man. Let's do a little DOK and Ebony Essence. This one's called What's Your Name?
Yeah.
Everybody running.
It's still a lot of debate about who we are. Cats arguing, we ain't African, we ain't black, we ain't this, we ain't that. Man, truth is, we all of that. Cause all of that come from us, you know what I'm saying?
Remember who you
It's all about where you gonna fit in. Yeah. Yo, what's your name? You an African, an American, or an Israelite? Black or more, Muhammad or a provocateur with the business like. Malcolm X, my enemy. Chief Turner, Dr. King, keep a burner, you repeat. Look at me, who you see? I'm Barbie when I rap a bar. Every line is a blacker star. I'm Master Far cause I understand who these crackers are. Nat Turner's my avatar. My attitude so desolate. I'm a mocking dog, these motherfuckers. Dr. Cotton, these Europeans know what I mean. I'm Farrakhan, never will I run. Robert Williams, nigga with a gun. George and Jonathan Jackson, Dr. Joseph Ben, Dr. Nam. Show and prove like Dr. Clark. I'm a boom cause I got the heart. I'm Dubois cause I'm hella smart. I'm Denzel cause I got the part. I'm Bianchi, Sutton Kufu, Mansa Musa, Shaka Zulu. I'm with Mia, I'm with Tulu. If I was Jesus, what would you do? I'm a Negro and I'm colored. I'm your nigga and your brother. Yeah, I kill you, but I love you. Accept your own and reject it. What's your name?
What's your name? And why don't you now know what your name was then? Where did it go? Where did you lose it? Who took it? And how did he take it? What song did you speak? How did the man take your gun? Where is your history? How did the man wipe out your history? What did the man do to make you a gun?
What's your name? It's the Chigaboo, it's the Porsche Monkey, it's the Sambo, it's the Yo-Yo, maybe Revolution is just too much for the handle. I ain't carry no scandal. I ain't scary, I am. Harry Tubman with a candle. Time to pick up the mantle. I'm a son to I ain't Queen of Zinga. Nefertiti and Queen of Mina. Half she sit and the Queen of Sheba. She thinks she God, please believe her. Name is Osada, great escape. Angela Davis, keep safe. Willie Mandela, refuse to break. I'm anime, refuse to hate. I see straight through cause I'm late today. Been standing loop, I got things to say. With Shirley Chisholm, I paved the way. The homie queen came to slay. Better Shabazz, I mean my Malcolm. Black love is the only outcome. I won't stop until y'all have some. I'm not set, this shit gon' happen. I'm on shoot, I'm blessed altar. I'm Nibia, I bless Walter. I'm on the Kunaj, I'm my daughter. I'm Oya, I cannot falter. I'm the one to give birth to stars. Masterful, how I work these bars. Series B to the earth to Mars. KOS, reversal stars. Show now.
What's your name? And why don't you now know what your name was then? Where did it go? Where did you lose it? Who took it? And how did he take it? What song did you speak? How did the man take your gun? Where is your history? How did the man wipe out your history? What did the man do to make you a gun? As you are right now.
Peace and power, y'all. Peace and power, y'all. This is Morning Bill with Baba Amin. I give you 3 guesses on who I am. I'm Baba Amin. You know what I'm saying? I'm the co-founder, along with my beautiful wife, of Uhuru Ojuok of the Uhuru Academy. All right, we are an independent, African-centered institution of learning. Not only do we provide online K through 12 education, but we provide consultation and coaching for other educators as well. All right, and this is just a quick build. This morning, y'all. And if you want to support the Uhuru Academy, you can become an Uhuru Academy patron. It's going across the bottom of the screen. You can also go to that link, bit.ly/build Uhuru, and support what we do. If you want to do it a simple way, just cash out $Uhuru Academy. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to all of our community partners. I want to acknowledge the UACI STEM Camp. I'm rocking my shirt right now. You can go to uacistemcamp.com, the premier online STEM camp for Black children. Y'all, we actually teach our children the African history of STEM, you know what I'm saying, as well as teaching them STEM skills, man. So you really can't beat it. You know what I'm saying? You really can't beat it. I know a lot of y'all at work. Some of y'all ain't got no job. Some of y'all work for yourself. Some of you at work and you could jump on your phone or whatever right now. But I just wanted to jump on. We got school happening right now, but I wanted to jump on right quick just because I'm in that mood today. I'm in that mood to kind of talk. I'm in that mood to kind of chop it up. And I just wanted to share this energy. I woke up with some great energy this morning, and I just kind of wanted to share that energy with the community. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of energy, right? Speaking of energy, y'all, we are getting ready for the 9th annual Juneteenth Freedom Fest. We already telling people it's time to get ready and make plans to be in Columbia, South Carolina for Juneteenth. All right. There are going to be a lot of great Juneteenth celebrations going on. But let me tell you something. The one that we do here in Columbia, South Carolina, it is off the chain. The South Carolina Juneteenth Freedom Fest. Oh my gosh, y'all, we're going into our 9th year. And you talking about live entertainment. You talking about some of the best vendors that you can find. You talking about family fun. And this year we're going to be downtown Columbia, right in front of the state capitol. You can't beat that with a bat, right? Right in front of the state capitol of South Carolina, celebrating Black freedom. So that's the Juneteenth Freedom Fest. Now, if you go to the site, it look good, but we're about to do a whole revamp on the site and everything. But we're looking for vendors and we're looking for sponsors right now, right? So if you want to expand your brand, the event to link yourself to is the Juneteenth Freedom Fest here in South Carolina. If you want to build your visibility and show your support for our community, the event to link yourself to is the Juneteenth Freedom Fest. All right. So I want to make sure I'm just going to leave that rolling across the screen for a little while. Right. Let me get to what I want to say, because I got to get Black to class. Right. Who waiting on freedom? Raise your hand if you think that our freedom lies in the hands of people other than ourselves. Raise your hand if you feel like our freedom belongs to someone else. Because if our freedom belongs to someone else, we're not currently free. If all it takes is an election, to roll back our freedom, then we ain't never been free. Our freedom is our responsibility. Y'all do know that even during slavery, you had Africans who were not enslaved. You do know that even during slavery, you had Black people who fought to get free, ran away to get free. You had Black people who weren't enslaved at all and stayed free. Y'all do know that, right? Who's waiting for freedom? Who's sitting up, waking up every day in a cold sweat like, huh, am I still free? Who doing that? Who doing that? We never stopped fighting for our freedom. We ain't never sat back and waited on a law, waited on a legislation. We've never done that. That's not us. Who's waiting on freedom. How dare you wake up afraid after everything our ancestors went through? How dare you wake up afraid because of a presidential election? Huh? After everything our ancestors went through to get us here, we sitting up here worried. We got black misleaders. I call them black misleaders. You have black misleaders out here sounding the alarm and trying to push stress and worry on our community, trying to push shame on our community, right? See, this what y'all wanted. This what y'all wanted. This was that's the best you got. Now they sitting up reporting Trump is rolling back this. Now they're rolling back that. Now they're stopping this. Why? Why are we being inundated with all of this and with a sense of worry? And ain't nobody coming at us with a sense of power. Nobody coming at us with the sense of, hey, y'all, let's do our thing. Hey, y'all, I'm about to invest in the black community. Now is the time to invest in the black community. Why nobody saying that? Why ain't nobody saying black-owned businesses, get your weight up? We coming. We went to sleep for another 4 years. Now we coming. Because let me tell y'all something that's a trip. When Trump won the last time, everybody was cash mobbing black-owned businesses. Remember that? When we got mad the last time because Trump was a racist and everybody was like, ooh, we finna be uber black now. Support black-owned businesses. My business improved drastically during his first term. But whoo, man, soon as we got a Democrat president, a white president, and a black woman vice president, guess what happened with my business? It started to go down. Now you could, when Trump was in office, we could say reparations and everybody, we need reparations. That argument came back. Shoot, Kamala and them got down. Democrats got back. Now kill that reparations talk. We're not even gonna mention it. See, I feel good today. I feel good because when we feel like nobody's on our side, guess what we do? We get on our own side. We start getting on our own side. We start looking at each other and say, we all we got. We start looking at each other and be like, we all we got, right? And when we get that we all we got mentality, those of us who already work like that, we benefit. We like, hey, we here waiting for you. Welcome. Welcome to the We All We Got Club. Welcome to the Support Black-Owned Business Club. See, some of us support Black-owned businesses anyway. Some of us own our own business, right? See, the most effective boycott, and it is funny, you know, that everybody's talking about boycott Target. And then Al Sharpton talking about Costco didn't roll back DEI, so we're going to go spend money at Costco. Like they make money off us coming and going, right? Because when you start talking about boycott Target, they ain't worried about you because the 70 million people who voted for Trump and who don't want the DEI, they still gonna shop Target. They probably doing a buy-in at Target. They're probably supporting Target a little extra. So we doing all this boycott, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. There's one boycott that needs to end, like now, and that's the boycott on Black-owned businesses. Now we know that other groups effectively boycott our businesses. Many Black entrepreneurs even block from doing business in certain areas, right? But for the Black community, let's end our boycott of our own businesses. Many of us won't go to Black-owned businesses. Many of us will assume that if it's a Black-owned business, the customer service is bad, the price is going to be too high. We make assumptions about Black-owned businesses. And you know, matter of fact, we be telling each other, don't go get you a job. Don't start no business. Don't start no business. Get you a job. You start a business. Ain't nobody gonna come to that business. You need to get a job. I remember when I started the Uhuru Academy. You know, my friends who had jobs be doing stuff like, "Ooh, you lucky you don't have to work. You lucky work." I'm like, what do you mean? I work 12, 14 hours a day trying to run my own business because our mentality is so warped towards that. We've been trained to grow up and go get a job. We've been trained to grow up and not only go get a job, to go get a job at a big white company. We've been trained to not only grow up and get that job, but once you get a good job, you're supposed to move out of the Black community, moving on up like the Jeffersons. That's the formula for the past 50 years in the Black community. Our neighborhoods wasn't something to save, wasn't something to build, Wasn't something to invest in. There was something to escape from, to get out of. But when we escaped from and get out of them, we didn't escape and go build new Black communities. We escaped and we wanted to integrate into suburban white communities. With an agenda like that, how do you even save a Black community? Do you even want a Black community? See, that's Black misleadership. But that's a conversation for another day. Right now, I just want to tell everybody, look, get up, get out, and get something. Stop listening to these Negro leaders. Don't let nobody shame you. Don't let nobody shame you. See, the Black misleaders right now, they're blaming you for Trump because they don't want to hone up to their own failures. They don't want to hone up to the fact that they're trying to lead the Black community without touching the Black community, without actually being a part of the Black community. They want to live in white suburbia, but lead Black folks, working class Black people, and shame us and just make us vote a certain way. They don't want you thinking. They don't want you considering things. They don't want you building things. They don't want you owning things. They want those crumbs. They want those DEI crumbs. And now that they never have a friend in the White House. But now that they don't have a friendly massa in the White House, they want to turn around and shame Black people. I'm talking about the Negroes now. This what y'all wanted. All you Black folks that voted for Trump. This what y'all wanted. Man, please, that's a smokescreen. Because number one, you can't blame Black people for Trump being in office. Why y'all talking to us instead of them 70-some other folk that actually voted for him? Them 70 million other folk that actually voted for him. You kind of scared to confront them. You scared to talk about them and shame them, but you want to come to us. Nah, man, ain't time out for that. Time out for sitting around being scared of the boogeyman. If the boogeyman is coming, you better start battening down the hatches. You better start boarding the windows and the doors. You better start building a defense. Because if the boogeyman is coming, I'm not rolling over. How about you? Nah, my suggestion, treat this like the greatest opportunity ever. We ain't got time to sit back and be scared. No, turn around. Let's look within and let's reinvest in us and keep it this time. Get off the roller coaster. Get off this Democrat-Republican roller coaster where the state of Black people depends on who's in office. No, the state of Black people depends on Black people. The state of the Black community depends on the Black community, period. Get off this roller coaster. Stop clapping when you think you got to win because one party won. You look up, you ain't got nothing. Then the other party win. It's like, oh, we do. Then the party we like win again and we clapping even though we ain't got nothing. Get off this roller coaster. The strength of our community, your strength, depends on what you do for yourself. It starts here with your health. It starts with what you're putting in your mind, what you feed in your body. It starts with the principles and values that you are spreading to your family. Then that goes out into the community. And if we're not flooding the working class Black community with opportunity, if we're not flooding the working class Black community with spirituality, with political power, with economic power, with education, proper education, everybody need to be quiet. You just need to be quiet. We got to work from what? From within. So no, Al Sharpton, I'm not going to walk into Costco with you, but I'll walk into the House of Hathor with you. I'll walk into some Black-owned businesses with you every day of the week. Now, Roland Martin, I don't need boycott 101. No, I need the boycott on Black businesses to end. I want you to show us how to cash mob Black-owned businesses. Give us that. Give us Black business building 101. That's what we need. All right, Target, we ain't gonna come there no more. You know how much money Target done already made? I want to say, all right, Target, we building our own. All right, Target. All right, Walmart. We're building our own and we're taking our dollars to our own. But when we talk about building our own, that's where our inferiority complex comes in because we don't think we can do it. All right, Facebook, I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave. I'm going to go over to fan base. Then we don't really go start your profile at fan base and you don't stay there. You come right back over here. Zuckerberg is all trumped up. Elon Musk. All right, Twitter, I'm going to leave. We can build all of that. We have the expertise. That stuff don't drop out the sky. We can build all of that. There's nothing, if we're focused and dedicated, there's nothing we can't divest from. Nothing. There's nothing that we currently use that we can't divest from if we focused. It's time to embrace our youth. It's time to be a pipelines to success for our youth. Yo, it's time for us to pick some industries that we want to dominate. It's time to redefine our culture. It ain't time to run away from each other. It's time to run to each other. This is opportunity. It always is. Every day we wake up. Every day we go into prayer. Every day we go into meditation. Every day we wake up. It always is. Who's running the show? I'm not ready to concede that there are other human beings that determine my destiny. I'm not ready to concede that. And I won't be misled into believing that. And I won't be shamed, right? I won't be shamed into sitting back and just watching, see what he did today. So you don't understand. Now he rolling back there. Well, he rolling back. What we rolling forward? What are we rolling forward? Because you sitting there like a punk crying, he hit me. He hit us again. He hit us again. When we gonna hit back? It don't come with no weak boycott Target for the DEI. DEI ain't help me. No, we need Black history in our schools. We need a reparations agenda. We need to own property in our own communities. We need to compete with the corner store. We need to replace the corner store. We need to replace the nail shop. We need to replace the hair shop. Anything that we do culturally, we should own. Anything we spend money on, we should own. Where's that agenda? Talk to me about what we gonna roll forward. See, we are under Project 2025. I ain't under nothing. I won't concede. I'm not under nothing. Nah, man, I'm under the Jackson Kush plan. I'm under some other plans. I ain't under that plan. I ain't under that project. Where's our project? Don't use your platform to yell at me about this is Project 2025. Where's our project? And that's the problem. When it comes time to talk about our project, they don't show up. The Negro misleaders ain't there because all they want are jobs and grants. They are mad at, they scared about Trump taking over the federal government and all that kind of stuff because they lean on that. The need to grows. They lean on them grants. They lean on them directors of diversity and inclusion positions. Now, man, we need electricians. We need qualified teachers. We need schools. We need school districts. Now, man, we need our own voting districts that we control. We need power on a local level, state level. If they not talking about that, what they talking about? We need to do international commerce, global commerce. If they not talking about that, what they talking about? We need to build bridges between our communities and other communities so we can do business and global trade. If they ain't talking about that, what they talking about? We need to understand cryptocurrency and how to mine our own coins. If they not talking about that, what they talking about? Huh? If they not talking about progression, if they not talking about what we can do, y'all turn that off. Don't listen to anybody that just want to talk to you about the problems, that just want to talk to you about what we can't do, what we don't do, what's wrong with us. If everybody took a quiz right now, what's wrong with black people, you'll probably all make 100. If we took a quiz that said what's right with black people, where are the opportunities for black people, are you sure you can make 100? Because ain't nobody coming to save you. If it's as bad as they say it is, ain't nobody coming to save you. So you got to save yourself. And you can't save yourself if you don't believe you can swim. You can't save yourself if you don't believe in yourself. Y'all see what I'm getting at? Reject toxic shame. Because you can't fix nothing feeling weak. You can't fix nothing feeling stupid. And anybody, any Negro leader that's talking to you like you stupid, turn them off. It's not worth it. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Black shame is big business. I get most of my views when I criticize black people. When I uplift black people, I get fewer views because we are stuck in this programming where we love to hate us. We love it. It makes us feel more than. It makes us feel more when we can join a chorus about some black folks that's doing something stupid. It makes us feel like we're more than. See, we're not fighting white supremacy. We're fighting black inferiority, our belief in it, our belief in it. That's the fight. At the Uhuru Academy, we don't even say the words white supremacy to our students. We don't even utter those words. We don't get into that. We don't teach them that they're in this world where they just got to go out here and conquer the white man. We don't teach that at the Uhuru Academy. We teach our children that we have to conquer ourselves. We have to conquer our own insecurities. We have to conquer our own lack of identity. We have to conquer all these distractions that are out here that you're only susceptible to, right? If you feel less than. You are only a victim of racism when you need another people to do for you what you can do for yourself. So if I don't like purple people, but the purple people need something to eat and don't know how to grow food for themselves, they're going to be subject to how I treat them. Now, I'm prejudging them. I'm prejudiced. As long as they feed themselves and I feed myself, I'm just prejudiced. I can't stand purple people. But as soon as the purple people knock on my door and say, can we join your community and eat with you? And we can do little odd jobs. We have value. I can be, my president, like, you don't have value to me, but now you want to eat. Okay, cool. But all purple people stay over there. Now I'm racist because now I got the power to tell you where to live. Now I'm wrong because I got the power to tell you where to go. See, so to avoid all of that, the purple people have to learn how to do what? Fend for themselves. Now, the issue comes in is if I come in and I invade the purple people, like what happened to us. If I kidnap the purple people, like what happened to us. If I impose myself on the purple people and impose my culture on the purple people, now that's a different story altogether. Now the purple people have a whole different type of mission ahead of them. And that's where we are. And we've done an admirable job. We've done an amazing job. We've done a miraculous job surviving America, surviving slavery, not only surviving it, then becoming citizens of the very nation that our ancestors were enslaved in, and not only becoming citizens, but then becoming citizens who impact the nation, citizens who move the needle in the nation culturally, becoming citizens who are kind of like the face of the nation to the world in a lot of ways. Like, it's been an amazing exodus for Black people in this country. There's no doubt about that. That's why our freedom is something to celebrate. That's why our freedom is something to celebrate, but we don't celebrate it as if there's not work to be done, right? You celebrate it because we're still working to actualize it. You celebrate it because you have to remind yourself what are the key components of it, like land and education, right? Woo, man, I'm hyped today. I feel good today. Peace, Baba Rutaski. That's my brother right there. House of Hathor, 6319 North Main Street in Columbia. When you come see us Juneteenth, make sure you visit the House of Hathor and shop, shop, shop. If you're in Columbia, South Carolina right now, make sure you're shopping at the House of Hathor at 6319 North Main Street, period. You need to go in there at least once a week. If you can't do once a week, do once a month. But when you go in there, you spend, you shop, you invest, because that space is a space that's giving back to the community, as well as not just taking, but also giving back. Most of the places we spend our money they're taking the money in, but they're not invested in the community. In other words, they're not sponsoring anything. House of Hathor, even being an African centered store, right? This is a prime example. They got some soaps in there, books, clothing in there, a lot of great stuff, all your incense, a lot of great stuff in there, right? Right? Even so, it's a struggle, right? Getting us in, right? But even with what they have, they still offer up the space for free. If you have a community event, they offer up the space for brothers that want to teach the drumming and teaching African history. It's a powerful space. It's a solution right in the middle of the community. I can count on one hand the amount of Black misleaders I really see coming there on a regular basis and spend money. Hell, Rutaski is one of my closest friends, and I spend money every time I go in there. Going up there today. Because I know a safe space when I see one. Tell your misleaders to shut up, turn around, and invest in safe spaces inside the community. Tell your misleaders to stop yelling at Black folks like we did something wrong. They misled us. Allow us to lead them Black into the community so they can see the beauty of our children. They can see the true strength of our people that so many of them have been disconnected from. That's where we need to be at. That's what the conversation needs to be. We have land to rescue before it's too late. Black-owned land. We have empty buildings and empty houses and abandoned buildings in our communities that need to be built up, invested in. We have young people. All of them ain't thugs, y'all. We have young people out here looking for opportunity, doing everything they can with what they have, but it just ain't enough. That can use a business incubator, a spot, a safe space where they can go and get on the internet, because a lot of them don't have access to internet, where they can get on the internet and explore their ideas and learn new skills. We need that inside our community. We need all these big multi-million-dollar sports programs and NCAA Division I schools that are plucking Black talent out of the Black community to sow a seed back in, because, yeah, you gave him a scholarship, but his homeboy need a training center. Yeah, he can play football, but his homeboy, they need a way. They need trades. They need occupations. They need certifications. Let's trade. USC. University of Texas. Let's do some outreach. Tell your Black misleaders to go pressure the big schools, the multi-billion-dollar institutions, that we need more outreach centers in our community. You don't let up. You talking about Project 25, what they rolling out. What are we rolling out? Boycott Target. Boycott sports. Boycott institutions that benefit directly from our community. If you want to boycott, you want to do that. You see what I'm saying? Go in and bargain. Go in. Let's go in and really say, no, this is the agenda. This is what we want. We want an army of welders. We want an army of electricians. Huh? Anyway, that's what I wanted to talk about today. That's what I wanted to talk about today. And shout out to Ritaski. Thank you, brother. I got to put that up there. Shout out to the whole team with the 9th annual Juneteenth Freedom Fest. Again, we're looking for vendors. We're going to be downtown this year, y'all. We're going to be doing our thing. We got the Youth Leadership Awards being presented there. And we're going to be reaching out to some Richland schools and some other youth organizations. Time to nominate at the Juneteenth Freedom Fest. We award 6 girls, 6 boys with a Youth Leadership Award. We look for young people who are not just excelling academically or in sports, anything like that, but we really, really look for those who are beating the odds. We look for those who are fighting against circumstances that are thriving in spite of, you know what I'm saying? That are thriving in spite of generational poverty, thriving in spite of having an incarcerated parent or a drug addicted parent. So it might be a B student. It might be a B student or a C student who's just a natural leader among their peers, and you can see that spark in them. That's who we want you to nominate for the Youth Leadership Awards. Yes, those that are doing great. Yes, those that are excelling, but also those that are excelling in spite of the odds. Because we don't talk about them enough. We don't talk about the ones that walk past the trap house enough. We don't talk about the ones that say no to the weed enough. We don't talk about the ones who go to class hungry and don't disrupt class, that sit through class hungry, physically hungry. We don't talk about them enough. The one who ain't seen mama in 2 days. The one who got to get up and get their younger siblings ready and get everybody fed and going off to school. That's a youth leader. We don't talk about them enough. Find them babies, because they're the future of our community as well. Find those babies. Find that little girl, you know what I'm saying, who's dreaming big, who wants more, but has to take on more than what she should have to take on at her age. Find her before she decides to get pregnant and get a baby so she can get housing. Find that little brother who got that entrepreneurship mind. He in school, he hyper intelligent, you know what I'm saying? But he ain't feeling the culture of school. It ain't speaking to his spirit. They label him hyperactive and all that kind of stuff. Find that brother fast before he decide to take his skills and destroy the community with it rather than build it up. Right? Find that young brother now and let's put him on his mission. They out there. But we just put the ones that are messing up on TV. We wait till the violence happen, and then we start talking about our youth. And we say blanket terms like our kids are out here killing each other. Most of them are not. Most of them babies in the working class communities, most of them babies in the projects is trying their best. They trying their damn best to improve their life and improve the life of their family. And we just feeding them a formula, one formula that don't work for everybody. And we're not providing alternatives. We're not investing. We're not overloading. If we just gave a little less to them folks outside of our community and put a little more inside our community, what a difference we could make. But I'm going to tell y'all this. Black failure is big business. And a lot of black misleaders make good money as long as there's a problem. In capitalism, there's more money in the treatment and in the problem than there is in the cure and the solution. I don't care. I'm only interested in the solution. I'm out. I got to go back to class because the Uhuru Academy is off the chain. Uhuru Academy Online is the most unique academic experience for black children in the world, unashamedly. And we break new ground every day. Every day our children come in early and they want to leave late. And this model, y'all, we're about to get out here and start training more people in it, right? But this model that we have, this approach that we've refined over the years, and I'm talking about a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, right? It is proven effective. And you're not going to find anybody, if they're being honest, you're not going to find anybody, if they're being honest, that's had an experience with the Uhuru Academy and their children didn't learn, that their children didn't come out knowing more than what they knew when they came in. I'm honored. I'm honored to be one of the creators of this experience. Support the Uhuru Academy. Support African-centered education. And come hang out with your brother at the 9th annual Juneteenth Freedom Fest. Come hang out with your brother at the 9th annual Juneteenth Freedom Fest. Hey, I love you. I don't mind telling you. This has been a quick morning bill. I'm out.